Ramirez, y'all already know, represent A-Town. I'm here with my homeboy. What's your name?
My name is Biff, aka Mr. Barbecue. I'm the mobile chef of Atlanta.
I know that's right. And what we got here, Biff? Come here.
All
Tell
right.
us what we got.
Well, today and every Saturday and Sunday, I cook ribs, hamburgers, pork chops, smoked wings. What else we got?
We got links too.
Yeah, sausages. And I cook vegetable side dishes. Some days I have macaroni and cheese and baked beans, and other days I have collard greens, I have potato salad, I have coleslaw.
What good day you catch them on,
That's right, that's right. That is so right.
Okay, Big, come here. Let's start to the camera. Where can we find you on Instagram?
You can find me at MOBILE CHEF ATL.
Hey, y'all already know y'all gotta go ahead and follow him, post up wherever he's at, and go ahead and support Big.
Come on out and enjoy some good food. It's waiting here for you. All you gotta do is show up.
Right.
Just show up.
Bring somebody, tell somebody.
There you go.
Right?
Tell somebody, bring somebody. As a matter of fact, look on the Instagram and look at the food. And also, you can go to my website too, www.mobilechefatlanta.com.
I know that's right.
All right. All right.
Tune in.
Hey guys, this is RAMIREZ. Y'all already know we out here supporting Big. What's up, Big? How you doing?
How you doing?
You all right?
I'm good.
I'm all right. Thank you for having me. You know, it's always a pleasure supporting my own friends and family. You are family, you know. So Big, you know, I really want to thank you because you're giving our community a taste of home. You know, that's what that is.
Right.
But go ahead, let us know, where are you from, Big? Where are you from?
I was born in Covington, Georgia.
Nice.
But I was raised here in Atlanta. I attended Booker T. Washington High School. I went to the University of Georgia, and I went to Georgia State.
Right.
So, right.
Okay.
I majored in music and minored in business. Right here. Yeah. So
You majored in
music.
That's
And
great.
I minored in business administration. But I'm winding up. I'm cooking.
How'd you get into that, babe?
Well, I've been cooking since I was 9.
Really?
Yeah, I originated. I got it from my mother. When I was 9 years old, my mother, she worked to support all of us.
Yeah.
She was a single mother, so she was working 2 to 3 jobs. And she said, if I ever have to come home and cook my own food, then y'all better find somewhere else to live.
Oh.
So what I said, oh, well, I can't do that. So what I started to do is I started looking in cookbooks and reading, and we had a barbecue grill, and we used to our mama used to say, well, okay, go out there and grill some food. And I just love to cook. Even now, I think about that, and I think about how I got started, and I was cooking, and even some of my customers that I've known since childhood they come all the way over here, and they're like, man, you still cooking, your food is still good. So that's one of the things that I do. I love to do this, and my motto is that if I cook for everybody like they're my family, because technically they are.
Yeah.
And if I'm not going to eat the food, I won't sell it. It's not about money for me. It's about building relationships. And in this time that we have now, that's all we have to do. So, but I started to, as I got older, and of course getting married and all that stuff. My ex-wife, she cooked, so I didn't get a chance to cook that much.
Yeah.
So I just started, before they came up with the food channel and all of that stuff, I used to videotape Channel 8, the cooking shows, the education cooking shows. And I used to just say, I just sit there all day and watch Julia Childs, Julia Childs and all of the old, the old greats cooking.
Yeah.
And it was just a burning desire for me, and I just kept on and kept on and kept on until I cooked for my job one day. I made some food, and one of the ladies at work, she said, "Hey, have you ever thought about cooking? Or studying cooking?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, I said, I did, but, you know, I said, nobody's going to buy my food. She said, yes, they will, too. Yeah, so, yeah. So I started cooking for the job. People started placing orders with me and wanting food and hey, can you cook me a pork chop? One of my friends, her favorite meal was pork chop, rice, gravy, and black eyed peas. And so I started cooking that. And then she was like, well, you know, we having a barbecue on Saturday, so you want to come over to the house? I was like, okay. So I thought I was just going to visit and, you know, enjoy the festivities, but I winded up cooking.
Oh, Lord.
So by that time, I said it was too late. Yeah. They was like, oh, well, we don't need to do nothing else. So it began like that, and then I started cooking on Candler Road. And
Shout out East Atlanta.
There you go. And I started out with a little bitty grill about this big, and there was a barbecue place across the street. And I said, well, nobody's gonna buy barbecue from me. There's barbecue across the street. But what I found was that people were coming out of that restaurant and coming across and said, hey, what you got over here? What we had, we don't care for. Yeah, it's not what we were looking for. Yeah. And so I found myself, I had the little bitty grill, and I found myself getting there about 6 in the morning and just start cooking. So by 1 o'clock, you know, I couldn't put but 2 slabs of ribs on there and a few pieces of chicken. And that's how it started. Wow. And the customer base just kept building and building and building. And then I came over to this location one day. And once I came over here, the gentleman told me, he said, hey, let me explain something to you. He said, I need somebody, you know, who wants to cook here. Right. I said, okay, I'll come and I'll cook. Right. And I still had a little bitty grill. Really? So I had to come out here real early. And then
make sure you made it work with the small
grill. And I had a good friend of mine named Harvey. He lived down the street. And he said, hey man, he said, you cooking too much to have that little bitty grill. Yeah. He said, listen, I got a grill in my backyard. He said, I've only used it one time.
Oh, wow.
And he brought it up here to me, and it was a long barrel grill, and I just started to cook on there. And then I started building my customer base.
So it went from you being able to use what you have. So that's very key. I tell people all the time, you got to use what you got to get to where you want to go.
Exactly.
It's not always an easy thing to actually take in. I got all the tools I need.
Right.
But we always have something accessible to us. Right. And when we have people looking after us and making sure that we become our better version, the better version of ourselves, then that's when the magic starts happening.
Right.
Believe in yourself, use what you have, and things will just start falling into place.
And another thing too, consistency. One of the things that the gentleman told me when I came out, he said, you know, we have people come out here and they sell stuff. And they'll be out here for a weekend or two, and they're not here. I mean, I'm like the post office. I'm here rain, sleet, and snow. Yeah. I'm here all the time. Yeah. And so I started to take heed of that. And once I started being consistent, people started looking for me. People started wanting to come to me. People started saying, hey, what are you going to do? So I started out cooking chicken, ribs, and sausage. That was it. Mm-hmm. Then somebody said, hey, why don't you do burgers? I started doing burgers. Hey. Then I started doing wings. Then it just, things just progressed. And then I started to when I started cooking, I would take my food to work. I never forget, I started a new job. And my boss came over and he said, hey, let me have, can I have those ribs? I said, well, sir, they're cold. I haven't heated them up. And he's the CEO of our company. I'm like, I said, they're cold. He said, I don't care about that. He said, I just want the ribs. So he took the ribs and he ate the ribs and he came back to me and he said, hey, would you like to join our barbecue team?
Oh, wow.
And I said, I guess,
Yeah, what's that look like?
I said, what does that entail? He said, we have a barbecue team and we'd like for you to join. I said, okay. So I joined the barbecue team and I started cooking with the team. They were winning. They were real good. The food was real good. We did all kind of tournaments, stuff like that, all kind of barbecues. festivals and things of that nature. And then I decided, I said, I'm going out on my own.
Yeah, you got
So I, 2 years ago, I went to my first competition, and that was the, yeah, it was the, what's the name of it? Oh, it's a barbecue festival at Forest Park.
Okay.
At Star Park.
Yep.
And I went out there, and once I went out there, you know, I didn't expect to win. I didn't expect to even place the first time.
Exactly.
And I came in second place.
Oh, wow. As you already know, H.O.R is out here. We had to take a quick break because Mobile Chef over here is busy as hell. It's popping. So we left off on how to be consistent in your niche, in your gift that God has given you.
Well, one of the things that I always do, I always try to treat people the way that I want to be treated. That's the rule. That's the only way I'm going to operate. That's the only way I'm going to do a business. That's the only way I'm going to handle anything that has to do with life. You know, a lot of times we feel that we have to be aggressive and hard. You don't have to be. Life can be beautiful because it's what you make of it. And I have so much fun when I come out here. I come out here when I'm sick. I come out here when I'm aching, when I'm in pain. My back could be paining me. But knowing that I've got these customers out here that are waiting on me, they're dependent on me. They like my food. That's what keeps me going. You know, like right now, I sprained my ankle and I put an ankle brace on, and I'm still moving. I'm still walking. I'm still doing whatever.
Love what you do, baby.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you for that. You know, you give us part of home, even when we're not home.
Exactly.
And it's beautiful, you know. And the fact that we keep coming back to you, that means you're doing something right. So, are there any pointers or pieces of advice that you like to give our young youth?
Yes.
Our fellow readers and viewers?
I would say this. I've learned this throughout my life, and it's helped to mold me into being, you know, into being who I am and love what I do. Understand that everyone has a purpose on this earth. And fortunately, I found mine.
Right.
And it is key that everyone find theirs. Right. Everyone has a purpose. It doesn't matter whatever you choose to do in life, as long as it's gearing you towards positivity. Anything that's positive, then, you know, and it's your passion. Your passion is your purpose. Go for it. Don't cut any corners. The first thing, there are 3 steps to getting where you need to be. The first thing is you have to be honest with yourself.
Yes.
The second thing is you have to be honest with others and everything that you do. The slightest little thing that you do can turn into something very magnificent. So just be honest with yourself, be honest in everything that you do, be consistent and continue your drive no matter how difficult it gets. Because success is, I read somewhere where it says, you know, failure is only temporary, but success is everlasting. That's a quote from Robert H.O.R. And that has stuck with me because you're gonna have, you know, you can't succeed without fail. There's no way you can do it.
Exactly.
You know, anybody who says,
be able to take the good and the bad, to be able to thrive in the path that you're in.
Exactly. If anyone tells you, oh well, I never had a down moment, that person is not being true to you, and they're not being true to themselves. Because it takes hard work and it takes a lot of dedication. You gotta be dedicated. Yep. And consistency starts the moment you open your eyes. You have to have a pattern that you follow every day. Every day, try to achieve something different and try to get to that next level of success. That's what I would tell anybody. Yep. You know, and I'm still growing. I'm still not there. I'm still not where I want to be. Yeah. Because my whole objective here is to leave this world better than I found it.
Yep, and that's how it should be, Biff, you know. And I just want to thank you for those pieces of advice, because a lot of our youth, they give up the first time they hit a speed bump. But those speed bumps actually mold you into a better version of yourself.
Exactly.
So I want to thank you for that. But we're gonna continue to support you. We're here.
That.
We love you, Biff. We love your food. And I'm gonna go ahead and ask you. You already know how RAMIREZ gets down like this. Are there any shout outs you want to make?
I'd like to. I just like to shout out to all of my customers and everybody that has ever supported me in life. My sisters, my brothers, my relatives, everybody. I just like to send a shout out to them and tell them, hey, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you supporting me, and I will continue to make y'all proud.
Yes, and we're here for it, man. We're here for it. We're so proud of you. You know, the fact that you took that leap of faith to actually go ahead and pursue your dreams. We need more of that. So thank you so much.
Thank you, and I thank you, House of RAMIREZ, for having me here. I, I now feel like a celebrity.
Oh, you know, oh my God, House of RAMIREZ approved.
I know. As long as I got that stamp, I'm good. I don't need any other stamp except for that.
Come on now. Thank you.
Leslie has done great in the community, and I know. I know that she's gonna blow up. She's blowing up now.
Chill out. We gotta be humble with it now.
Hey, humility never stops anyone from giving themselves a pat on the back.
Right.
There you go. And I'll pat you on the back.
Well, guys, you already know this is a House of RAMIREZ exclusive. We're here at Mobile Chef ATL. We can find you on Instagram at Mobile Chef ATL. And your website?
www.mobilechefatlanta.com.
Check them out, man.
Right.
Check them out. Y'all got to stop by. Y'all out here in the north of Atlanta. Y'all got to go ahead and check Biff out. It's only right.
Appreciate everybody.
Yeah. Really until later. Bye, guys. Right. Bye, Biff.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, we out here with Biff at Mobile Chef, and we got 2 loyal customers. What do y'all have to say about Mobile Chef?
Oh, the food is dynamite. If you guys don't eat anywhere else, you better come here and eat because it is the bomb.
I know that's right.
Hey, Biff is the one. I always know that when you want something to eat and you want it sweet or cray, you come to Biff.
Okay, yes, I know that's right. Shout out to Biff, Mobile Chef, and of course the loyal customers like yourself that always support our local entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
¿Gusta la comida del señor?
No, I'm good.
Él prefiere.
Oh, you can't tell me that.
Especial.
Sí,
You try to tell me.
no problema. Qué bien. ¿Y le encanta la comida? Sí. Sí, qué bien, qué bien. He says he loves your food and he has no complaints. Hey guys, it's House of RAMIREZ. You already know we out here supporting Biff at Mobile Chef. What's your name?
CJ. This is my man Biff. I've been messing with Biff for about a good half a year now. Best ribs. I keep posting on my Facebook. I'm posting on his, but yo, this is the man. You want barbecue? He got you.
Come to me.
He got you. Jerk? He got you. Chicken breast? He got you. Whatever you need, my man got you.
I know that's right. All right, fam, you already know House of RAMIREZ out here with Mobile Chef ATL. What your name is?
I'm John.
Hey, John. So let me know, it's your first time here at Mobile Chef?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what's up? Sippy in the house. So you just took a bite of that chicken. What you think?
I think a teardrop.
Hey!
So good. It was so damn good. I ain't never had nothing like this.
Oh. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you, okay? All right. Bye.
I'll put your sausage in a little cup, okay? All right. Get that. Okay. All right.
Gracias. Sí, se cuida.
Make sure to follow House of RAMIREZ on all social media platforms.